I want to say that's Big 12 basketball. I know TCU had a couple guys out, and Coach Dixon's a great coach and put them in position to win the game. And then we all know the importance of good guard play, and LJ and Adam really came through. 17 for 27, and then I thought the last 8 minutes defensively we finally got a couple stops. They did a great job executing their stuff. Obviously, as a staff, our game plan needed to be better. I think last 8 minutes we got back to pressuring a little more, and that helped.
Question?
Adam, you guys kind of caught fire, especially you in the last 5 minutes. What happened there? Do you feel like you guys kind of got in that groove, and especially with your shooting?
We felt at the end of the day that it was time to buckle down. And, as a team, we wanted to be connected. And there was, a lot in the sense of everything wasn't going our way. But I want to give credit to my Lord and Savior. Regardless of the situation, every day is not going to be our day. But He's always reliant. And, we depend on Him. We always play for audience and one. And that's what we showed out there, to stay together and play for audience and one.
Coach, can you talk about the way LJ played, especially in the first half?
Yeah, he coming off an injury, we didn't know what to expect, and the guys did a great job finding him, setting good screens for him. Adam does a great job, and when guys get hot, making sure that they get opportunities, and that's why he's a great leader. But LJ gave us a big lift there, and then Adam gave us a big lift down the stretch.
Scott, this looked like a lot different game than the first time. They were getting a lot of transition baskets. This seemed like more of a half-court game.
Yeah, our transition defense is improved, and with their guys out, they went really in interior and did a lot of stuff in the paint. And sometimes you overthink game plans, and we try to back off, and that probably wasn't the best thing to do in hindsight because they still got the ball inside. So in the last 8 minutes, we did more what we do, and I think that helped.
Scott, it seemed like the most physical team was going to win this game when it came down to the end. What does that say about your team today, grading this one out?
Well, I mean, rebounding-wise, we're number one in the conference, and they had 14 to 11 second chance points on us, and we had one rebound at the half. And you got to give them credit. It's not like we didn't fight, but they just were tougher. And then second half, I thought we did a better job getting to the glass and doing what we normally do. And I agree with Adam 100%. Every day's not going to be your day, but it's a blessing when you play. And I know praying Mike gets back and Eddie gets back and we stay healthy, because these are great games for coaches and players, because they're really hard fought. The crowds are into it, and they're a lot of fun. And they're short-lived. College is 4 years, with COVID maybe 5 or 6, but it's a short time.
Adam, you guys have had a lot more success on the road than most teams in the Big 12. Why do you feel like that is?
Our toughness, I feel like Coach Drew preps us for moments like this, to go on the road. We know that everybody's against us, but, we know what we're playing for at the end of the day. And it just prepares us for the long haul and what we want to do, come March Madness, and being able to win these games just continues to prep us for just bigger and better down the road.
Scott, Keontae played, I think, sparingly in the second half. Is that a situational thing? Or?
Yeah, situational. Langston, LJ, and Adam were in a groove. We were starting to get some stops, and that's why you got to have depth. Every day's not your day. And Keontae's had days where it's his day, and then that's Adam's same thing. LJ, a coach has got to have depth, because you got to have people step up on days where it's just not your day.
Coach, can you talk about your perimeter defense today? It seemed to be big for you.
Well, I don't know. I'll let Adam talk. We weren't very happy with our defense, so.
Yeah, they did an exceptional job of cutting, moving the ball. Credit to Coach Dixon, how he manipulates the game. We had some adjustments we had to make, but the coaching staff, they came in, told us what we needed to get done, and we just had to put our effort out there and just try to get the job done.
Scott, I guess, like you said, you weren't real pleased. Was it mostly because they were getting so many shots in the paint?
Yeah, all the layups. Yeah.
What was breaking down there, do you think?
Well, we tried to back up and pack it in, and I think that lack of aggression probably made it easier for them to get it inside. So that's on us coaches. And last 8 minutes, I think we started extending a little bit more, and that's normally what we do. So probably overthought this one.
Coach, I saw you pretty animated over there, pounding your chest there at the end. What kind of?
Oh, that's because we finally had somebody hit our chest. We did good defensively, so I was proud of the guys, and that was a great stop. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's tough keeping good players in front of you, and our guys have worked hard at getting better at it, and I was just proud of the effort on that play.
Talk a little bit about the atmosphere being fun and kind of energetic. Can you talk about how the atmosphere in Fort Worth has kind of changed in your tenure down at Waco?
Oh, the arena and where they got the students and everything. I mean, I think SMU, Houston, Texas's new arena, TCU's new arena, our new arena next year makes basketball a lot more enjoyable. Great atmosphere. Students, I think, have a lot more fun at it, and it's really wise and smart to have smaller venues that are on top of you where people can get involved. And you can ask Adam how he feels with that, but I like them big arenas where you can't hear people as much.
Scott, another quick turnaround. You've already played a couple big Monday games. Does that help having played a couple of those already going into this one?
You learn from all your experiences, but this is the Big 12. Every game is a battle. Every game's a fight. We'll get rest, rejuvenate, prepare, and try to do as good a job as we can getting the guys ready in a short period.
And West Virginia's they've been winning more lately. What have you been seeing from them?
I know they played today. Did they win, lose? They're going to be happy, I know. So, no, they've been playing great basketball, and Coach Huggins does a great job. And I think they were coming together. I don't know what happened today, but in this league, if you're having an off night and the other team's having an on one, it can be ugly.
Adam, how about just from a player's perspective, the quick turnaround?
It's definitely tough, but at the end of the day, we signed up for this. We want moments like this to where we can play on a big Monday, and we try to take full advantage of it. So we're going to be excited. We're going to rest as much as we can and just be ready.
One more for Adam. Big win for you guys, getting revenge against TCU. Obviously a heartbreaker last time they came to Farrell Center. How much does this mean to the guys to pull this one out?
It means a lot. At the end of the day, we want to win every game, and with Big 12, it's literally like a March Madness game every time we step on the court. So it was real exciting. We enjoyed it, and we're just glad to come out with a road win because it's super tough.